Hi kitty, welcome to my channel. It's me, your girl Jennifer. I hope you guys are doing well and keep it safe. If you are new here and if this is your first time of coming across my channel, you're welcome, and I have a lot in stock for you. And also, if you're not new, thank you and I appreciate you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel before you go, and happy New Year. So guys, for today's video I am going to review the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation, which just launched, and I'm so glad that I got my hands on these. I literally went online to NIKON, which is a UK Sephora. That is the best way to explain it. First things first is to prime our face or the skin prep. I'm going to be using this Embrolis Latte Cream Moisturizer just to do the face thing. So I don't have the Fenty face primer, but you can use your existing facial primer or a moisturizer to wear your foundation. This is the first time I am going to be trying a powder foundation on my skin. I don't just feel like I'm a fan of powder foundation because it's mostly sheer coverage and it don't tends to hide my hyperpigmentation or even my blemishes and dark spot. But this video we're going to put to test Fenty Beauty Powder Foundation. The even reason I bought it is because I love Fenty. Anyway, as you can see this side of my face, I'm fighting with acne and blemishes, so I want to see if that powder foundation could be able to cover these blemishes. And if you see over here, I have my hyperpigmentation, but probably like my birthmark, and I also want to see if that powder foundation is also able to cover all this on my face. So if you don't know, but I am dry skin, and also I love to wear a full coverage foundation, not that too thick of a coverage, but something that can cover all my blemishes or anything that I feel like I am not comfortable with. So I only bought one, of course, and with this foundation, if you do have existing shades in Fenty previous foundation, you can match yourself with this powder foundation. So I am Fenty 410 in the first foundation, which is the soft matte foundation. That foundation is literally a super matte foundation. And the second one was a hydrating foundation pro filter from Fenty, and I matched in the shade 420. So as I was going through online, I wasn't sure what shade to buy or not, since we are already in winter and my skin's a little bit brighter. But just to be on the safe side, you know, winter's probably a short period of time, so I bought 420. We're gonna see if 420 is a good match for me. If it's not, we're still gonna work with it. Yeah, I can't return it. In UK, once you open the product and you use it, you can't even return it. So even if it's not my shade, well, I just have to find a way with it. It claims that it's long wear, light as hair, no flashback, blur filter complex to deliver the ultimate blur finish, sweat, humidity and crease resistant, beautiful light to full coverage formula that loves to be layered, won't center into fine lines, clog pores or kick up, reduce the appearance of shine. Yeah, that's quite a lot of claims this powder foundation comes, and now I am dreading that it's gonna work, because if it doesn't work, I'm gonna abandon this. So first things first, coming out from the packaging is very sleek and chic in my hands. The body is so glossy. The packaging of this is very glossy and smooth, so it's easy to clean when you do have makeup smack on it. So I really like that. Almost the same diamond shape with any Fenty compact. So I have the details of the foundation at the back, the brand name on the front. It feels so heavy. It comes with a mirror, very nice mirror. This is the powder foundation right here. If you lift it up, it comes with a cushion which you can use to apply the powder foundation. Cushions does not have any values really, because like what can you do? So I hate cushions that come with any compact, whether it's a powder compact or a powder foundation compact. What I don't know is, am I gonna conceal on top of powder or concealer before the powder foundation? Because literally that is bugging me out. Personally, I love using brush to apply my powder or my foundation, but should I go with a sponge and just ruin this little lovely piece of heart? Okay, I don't know. So I'm gonna just do one swipe and see my shade. Oh my god. So guys, this is really dark, so dark. Oh my god, I kind of like it because it is, you know, the pigment is there, but it's so dark. Okay, let me see if I can work on one side of my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my brush and it now to see if I can work side of my face. If not, I'm just gonna just do one side of my makeup and call it a day, because there's no point in wasting this product and wasting my time for the whole of the face when this is a dark makeup. It's dark as I'm applying it. I'm looking at my live view. It's settling into my skin, trying to detect my undertone. I don't know guys, as I'm telling you, this is what I feel like I'm seeing, or maybe it's because I'm using a brush to blend it out. You know, let me just see. Okay, I'm gonna do one side of my face and let's see that coverage goes. It says it's beautiful, medium to full coverage, beautiful. With the cushion, is very, you know, beautiful. The transfer is very bold and high quality. With a brush, it's a very medium transfer. The more I swirl in my brush on this powder foundation, the more it becomes really like powdering. I like the feel. I don't feel like I'm wearing a foundation. This is really good. These are good for people with nice lovely skin that does not battle with acne or any hyperpigmentation, because you can just do it and go out the door. So I'm going back with the cushion just to cover some areas I want to be full coverage, like proper, and then we go ahead with our concealer and set our face and see where it goes. I might have to just do one side of my face and just decide from that, and maybe next time I'll probably do all of my face, but right now this is a review. So okay, there's coverage, but it's difficult to like blend share out because it's powder. It's because the more I layer it to be full coverage, the more it's looking powdery, like powdery. So I think they should address it that you should go one shade higher. So I am 420 in the hydrated foundation and 410 in the soft matte liquid foundation. So this is 420 in the powder foundation, and I am like twice dark than the two foundation. So I think 410 or 39 or 400 or 410 would be a perfect match, but who knows, I don't know, and I'm not intending to go back again. Perfect shade. I can just go on top with 370 to lighten it up. This is really nice golden full coverage concealer. That's why I love Fenty concealer. So good. So I'm gonna use my flat brush to do the blending, starting with my chin area, because it seems like it's settling and drying on the powder. This is interesting. Okay, I think this may be the wrong idea, because who asks me to put concealer on top of powder? Some people do, but the point was I'm used to putting my concealer on top of my foundation. So powder foundation shouldn't be any different because it's the foundation. I don't like the texture I'm getting. It's as if the concealer cream is literally sitting right on top of the powder foundation and it's not giving me any smoothness. It's really blending well, but it's just the fact that it's literally sitting on top of the powder foundation that's bugging me. But I'm blending the areas I feel like it's literally showing that there's a cream on top of powder. So I'm just blending that out with the brush. I will set my under eye concealer with a powder, and this powder is from MAC. I think the shade I have is NC 44.5. So it's a really light shade, brightening shade. Why am I even showing that way? See how bright it is? That's how my foundation should be. Look at that coverage I'm getting around my T-zone area. The only coverage I'm not really getting is around this side, but it's okay. This side is a bare face. I wanted to do all full face of this powder foundation, but because I was kind of disappointed with the shade I got, because it's a bit darker, because I thought that was my shade, because I have those shades in older foundation from Fenty. The whole point of this is that I don't even need to set the powder. That is so interesting. Do I need to set powder on top of powder? I can try. So I am going on top of it with MAC NW46 just to like set the powder again, even if it's not going to show. So I'm using the Petty Betty from Juvia's Place. Should I go all over? No, I'm not going all over the lips. I'm just gonna go on top of it with a blush to give it a pop of shine and color. No, ooh, blush is sitting well on top of it, and I think it's blending well. That's enough blush. That's enough blush. I'm not gonna wear highlight. I don't want to wear highlight. Damn, who asked me to do that? Look at my nose, very pink. Wind after rain, nose rindy, has a very shiny nose. So I don't really match my foundation to my neck, so I matched it to my chest most of the time, but if not, I always work with it. So when we did apply the powder foundation, I love the coverage it gives me with the powder. It's really nice with a cushion. I did not like it in the beginning, but I'm loving it now. If you really want a full coverage, if you use this, you're gonna get that beautiful full coverage, and you're not gonna use more product. But if you use a brush, you're not gonna get that full coverage. You're gonna work hard to get that full coverage using the brush, because the brush is just gonna dig up the powder inside, and it's not gonna transfer to your face because it's a powder. But if it's something I'm gonna be wearing everything, and I don't need lots of makeup, and I don't need lots of contour shade, lots of, you know, full coverage items, this is really brilliant and wonderful. It is breathable. This foundation is breathable. I can feel my skin underneath. It doesn't feel as if it's tightening, or, you know, or as if I'm wearing something. It's very weightless, and this is a weightless foundation, put it that way, because you can only see pigment. I don't feel like I'm wearing foundation, because sometimes when you wear liquid foundation, you tend to feel it on your skin that yes, you actually wearing a very creamy product. With this is not, so I don't know how they came up with it, but it is very lovely. I believe this is a very long wear powder foundation. It is light as hair, which I said is breathable. Flashback, I haven't done a test flashback, but I believe it does not have no flashback, so there's no point of me second guessing this product. I do know that it's very crease resistant, but sweat and humidity, I'm not so sure, because I am not doing a wear test. Either am I going outside, it's winter, I can show you outside it's icy, so I'm not going to sweat anytime soon, and I'm not going to do gym, so don't see me in sweating. But I should believe it will hold. Crease proof is really nice. Blurry, the only time I get to see blurry is if you're far away, you see that I am hairbrushed. Let me look close. So one thing I can detest is that it does reduce shine, because earlier when I started, so part of my face was shiny, and you know, going on with the powder, it does take away shine and moist from the face, which is nice, and leaving your skin nice. So overall, I love this product. Will I use it again? Of course, I'm gonna use it in any of my videos, or even probably going out, but maybe I have to buy a lighter shade, or I just have to think about how I'm gonna work this out. I'm not just gonna badmouth this product right now, and yes, I'm gonna give a couple of try and tests to find out what I like. So anyway, that's it guys, that's the end of my thoughts on this product. So it is good for dry skin 100%, and if it's not full coverage for me, it may be full coverage for you, but yeah, this is my thoughts. This is my first impression. I hope you guys enjoyed this lovely tutorial review on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. And if you do, don't forget to leave your comment below on your thoughts on this review. I really want to know. And if you haven't subscribed to this video yet, or to this channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Slap a like on this video, it will really go a long way. And guys, yep, I'm gonna see you in my next video, so take care of yourself, be nice to others, and love yourself. So don't forget to click on that notification bell icon. Bye and peace out.